Hey, it's your boy Bobby B. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Ghosts in Southside. Basically, everyone wants to talk about Southside. And what I mean by that is that basically when Rock was there at the very end and she was down and Unique came in and picked her up and told her Southside, we all knew that Rock and Unique and them were together now. It's going to be them versus the Mafia. So when it comes down to it, it's going to be like, I put like this, man, it's about Southside, Jamaica, Queens. That's what it's all about. And right now, I'm just going to be real with you. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. In Raising Kanan season 3, it's going to be great. Raising Kanan season 2 has produced one of the greatest seasons we've ever gotten with Power. Love it. Now, when it comes down to it, this is Ghost, right? We're going to talk about Ghost. Ghost comes from Southside. Ghost comes from Southside, Jamaica, Queens. This is the Queens that he comes from. Even though right now we're dealing with early 90s Queens, the one that Ghost comes into is like mid 90s. So we're talking about around the time, like 94, 95-ish, when he starts doing his thing, because if you guys can remember, I believe it was at the very end of Power, the song that was playing when he came out of the schoolhouse, I think it was Juicy, or it was I think it was Juicy, I believe it was, or it was All a Dream. But him and Tommy came out of the school where they met Angie. So we're talking about mid-90s. So we're still a few years away from Ghost showing up. But this is the South Side he came up around. And what I mean by that is that Kanan, who's obviously in a situation right now where he's he's going to be on his mom's side. And Kanan went from pup to wolf, as my boy said, in this whole season. Kanan changed. And I like the fact that he finally changed. Now, coming into season 3, basically, when it comes down to it, you're going to be getting Rock teaming up with Unique. And we don't know what that's going to be like. But at the same time, you still got Kanan. He really doesn't want anything to do with Rock. He's going to be off doing his own thing. If anything, he's going to be around, Howard, his father, and Lulu, who's also in the outs. So I think when it's all said and done, you may get Kanan teaming up with Lulu. And Jukebox may even, team up with them. Marvin's not going to go nowhere. And Unique, you never know. But when it comes down to it, this is the South Side Ghost comes from. Ghost knows all of them and they know him. Now, I don't know if Ghost ever met Rock. I did talk about the fact that these two should have an encounter, especially with Kanan to take Ghost and Tommy as his brothers. So there has to be some encounter there, especially if Rock survived. But at the end of the day, man, when it comes down to it, this is the Queens that Ghost comes from. And the fact that he is connected to this family, the fact that he's connected to Kanan and Kanan was connected to Breeze. And we're still trying to figure out who Breeze is because remember, Breeze is the main reason why Raising Kanan even happened. The interest in the prequel about a storyline about what took place between Breeze, Ghost, and Kanan was the reason why we even went to the past. It's just when it comes down to it, we're trying to figure out who's Breeze, or has Breeze already shown up, or when is Breeze coming? All I know is when it comes down to it, bruh, I'm looking forward to it. This is a great storyline. This is a great prequel. Raising Kanan season 1 finale wasn't all that, but season 2 did a great job. And like I say, one of the best Power finales ever. If not the daggone near the best finale of Power. So like Raising Kanan season 2 was just great from beginning to end. It was like pretty much a masterwork in filming, a masterwork in acting, a masterwork in cinematography, a masterwork in writing. It was just awesome. Season 2 came back. It felt like they had to do what they had to do, and they did it. So I'm loving it. And whereas Rock ended season 1 on top of everything, she, set up Unique. Everything was over. She did what she wanted. By the time we get to season 2, everything got a little too big for everybody. It seemed like everybody was coming at her, or they were all not, together anymore. It was all this separation, and then the Mafia came for her. So now she rose up and she's ready to go to war again. But at the same time, there's still stuff going on in their whole thing where there's people who don't want to be there no more. Lulu's reliable, but now he doesn't want to be there no more. Kanan once trusted her, but he don't want to be there no more. So it's a situation where Rock's going to come back strong, but we all know she got some stuff going on. But we'll see how everything play out. But this is the South Side that Ghost came up in. That's the main reason why I brought this up today. The fact that this is what he's been around, and I'm wondering, has he been around Rock? Has he been around Unique? Has, we all know he's been around Drew. He's been around Kanan, and I wonder how that's going to come together for them to even want to deal with Ghost, because it seems like they're so, like, if you look at that family, man, that family's so tight together. Like, they don't really let too many people in their circle because they still messing with famous, man. They still messing with people they know. So it's like for somebody like Ghost and Tommy to come in there and for them to be so close, coming in there, I wonder, pretty much how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did Ghost and Tommy got that close? But that's pretty much all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby B's here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one. Hey, it's your boy Bobby B's here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind.